students. So today we are going to learn ordered list and unordered list. Now you know what is the meaning of list. List means, now for example, just we will go through the example. Here the example is given. In this example, the chapters is the heading where the three chapter names are given by first chapter HTML, second chapter e-commerce and third chapter cyber law. If you see, there is a list of names of the chapter, that is HTML, e-commerce and cyber law. Now this list is defined by the numbers 1, 2 and 3. So these are known as the list items. Another example, if you want to see, suppose you want to write the city names. Now in the city names, suppose the cities are in the form of A, B and C. Suppose for A, I have written Pune. Suppose for B, I have written Mumbai. And suppose for C, I have written Nashik. So here, this is called as a list of cities which is defined by A, B and C. Now this is the sequence which is in the order. So here 1, after that 2, after that 3, again A, after that B and after that C. It is written. So this is known as a ordered list where the order is important. The order may be in the form of numericals or it is in the form of alphabets. Numericals are from 1 to 9 and alphabets you can use from A to Z. Now this ordered list is defined by the tag OL and /OL. OL stands for ordered list and /OL stands for the closing tag for ordered list. Now there are 5 types of ordered list. That means your list items may start with 1, 2, 3 like that we have seen. Then your list items may start with ABC. This is the second example. Your list items may start with small abc. Your list items may start with the small Roman 1, 2, 3 and your list items may start with the capital Roman 1, 2, 3. So it is like that. These are the 5 different types of your ordered list. Now to write the list items. Now here Pune, Mumbai, Nashik, or we can say HTML, e-commerce and cyber law. These are known as the list items. The list items are defined by the tag li and /li. So to define the list items, we use li and /li, which is enclosed within OL and /OL. There are 3 attributes of OL tag. The first one is start. Start defines the starting value of the list. Now here the by default list starts with the value number. But here suppose instead of 1 I want to start my list number by 20 or say by 25. So here I will write start is equal to 25. That means by which number you want to start your list, that is defined by the start attribute. Remember, this attribute is only used for numericals, not for the alphabets. Second one is the type attribute, which defines the type of the list. Suppose I want to start my list with 1, 2, 3, so I will define the type as 1. Suppose I want to start my list items with ABC, so my type is A, small Roman 1 and capital Roman 1. The first letter or number you can use to write the type. And third one is reversed. Reverse means your list will be in the reverse form. Now for example, instead of 1, 2, 3, I want to write my list with 3, 2, 1 in the reverse order. So that time I will use the attribute reverse. So now let's see the example of this. For example, suppose I want to use these chapters HTML, e-commerce and cyber law, which starts with 1, 2, 3. So how I will write for this? So here I will start with the OL. Now what is the type? From this type I will select 1 as my list item starts with 1, 2, 3. So I will write here 1. Then my first list item I will start with HTML My second list item, I will start with e-commerce. Then I will close it with /li. And third list item, I will write as a cyber law. And then again I will close it with /li. And then I will close it with /ol. So this will become my first list of the chapters. Suppose the same list I want in the reverse order. For example, first one will be the HTML, then second one will be your, first one will be cyber law, second one will be your e-commerce, and third one will be your HTML. So how I will write in the reverse order? So just I will remove this bracket, and here type is 1, and here just one attribute I will add, that is reversed. So here the list will display in the reverse form, that is 3, 2, 1. So here third will be cyber law, second will be e-commerce, and first will be HTML. Now how you will write for the city? The city will start with ABC. So here you will write the type as A, and then after that LI will be Pune, then LI will be Mumbai, and third one will be Nashik. Now here I define the start, I told you the start attribute. Now suppose for the number, here I will write the number as 1, and here you have to define the number. My starting list atom will be 25. That means instead of 1, my list may start with the 25, that is HTML. In next it is 26, and in cyber law it is 27. So how the output will display for this? So here my list start with 25, that is HTML. Then here 26 will be your e-commerce, and 27 will be your cyber law. So here this is your ordered list. Again I will repeat, ordered list is in the form of numerics or alphabets. To define ordered list we use OL and /OL. To define the list items we will use LI and /LI. 5 types are there. 1. Capital A, small Roman 1, and capital Roman 1. 3 attributes are there: start, type, and reversed. And the example is OL type is 1, LI HTML /LI, LI e-commerce /LI, and LI cyber law /LI, and then close it with /OL. So you can define any of these type. Start attribute is only used for the number. A very important thing, that start attribute is only used for numbers. It is never used for the alphabets. And reverse attribute is used to display your list in the reverse order. Okay. Now second type we are going to see, that is unordered list. Now what are the points to remember with unordered list? The order is not important. For the unordered list you have to remember the order is not important. So denoted by the bullets. Now different bullets are used. Now you know in MS Word, to write the list items or to write any type of paragraphs, the bullets will occur. So different symbols will come for the bullets. So same like that, as it is unordered list, so order is not important and it is denoted by bullets. So here there are 3 types of unordered list. The first one is circle, which is known as an empty circle, so you can define the type as circle. Second one is disk, which is known as a filled circle, and the spelling for disk is D-I-S-C, not D-I-S-K. And third one is filled square, and the type is defined as the square. So these are the 3 types of bullets. So here for unordered list, suppose I want to start my list with circle, so I will use the type as circle. Suppose I want to start my list with the disk, so I will use the disk. And suppose I want to start my list with square, so I will define the type as square. UL tag and /UL tag, these 2 tags are used to define the unordered list. And the list items are defined by LI and /LI. As these are the bullets, so there is no reverse order while defining the list items. So here let's see the example. Now here the names I have given as Ajay, Ajinkya and Ajit, and these are defined by which type? That is a disk. Field circle is a disk. So now suppose I want to write for this the UL tag. So how you will write? So here I will write UL type is equal to, now which type you will use? As it is defined by circle, as it is defined by disk, so I will write the type as disk. Then my first list atom I will define by li, that is Ajay, and then I will close it with /li. Second list atom I will define by Ajinkya, and then I will close it with /li. Third list atom, that is Ajit, so I will define it as a Ajit. I will close it with /li and then close it with your /ul. So here I have defined the UL tag as UL type is equal to disk, li, first list atom Ajay /li, li Ajinkya /li, that is your second list atom, li Ajit /li, that is your third list atom, and then I closed my tag with a /ul. So when I run this code, I will get the information in this form. Now instead of names, suppose you want to write the years. Now here my type is year and I have given 1999, then 1998, and third one is 1997. Now here these are the list atoms and it is defined by the type circle. So UL type is circle, li 1999 is /li, li 1998 /li, li 1997 /li, and then close it with /ul. So unordered list is defined by these three types. That means the bullets are used to define. So first type is circle, second one is disk, and third one is square. So here your ordered list and unordered list is over. Okay, we have seen ordered list and unordered list. Now the next type we are going to see, that is the nested list, which is a combination of ordered list and unordered list. Now you know the types of ordered list. Ordered list may start with 1, capital A, small Roman 1 and capital Roman 1. And unordered list, there are three types: disk, then square and circle. Now let's see with the example. Suppose here this is my example and the code I have written to the right hand side. So here roll number, the roll number is defined by A, B, and the roll numbers are 1 and 2. Then I have given name, but now name is in the another form which is of the unordered list, that is it is a type of disk. Third one is marks, which is again in the form of 1 and 2, 125 and 200, these are the list atoms. And last one is register number, where which type I have defined, that is a square. So here square type 4567 and 4568, these are the registered number. Now let's go through the example. As we see, these are the headings for your list. So here roll number, name, marks and register number. So I have used H1 tag to define the headings. So here H1 roll number /H1, this is my first heading. Then as these are the ordered list atoms, so OL type is equal to A. Then the list atom li1 /li, li2 /li. Then here now my ordered list is over because next one is name. So before writing the name, the tag for the name, you have to close the ordered list. So I have given the /ol. So this is my first type, that is for the roll number. Now second one is name. So H1 name /H1. Again I have defined it with the heading tag. Now if you see, these are the two bullets which are in the form of disk. So here UL type is equal to disk, then li Anita /li, li Ameya /li, and then as this is again marks, so here you have to close it with /ul, that is your closing tag of unordered list. Now again third heading is marks, so I have defined it by H1 marks /H1. Again as this is 1 and 2, these are the ordered list type. So here OL type is equal to 1, Li 125/Li, Li 200/Li. Why Li? Because 125 and 200, these are the list atoms. And then again I will close it with /OL, because the next is the register number and it starts with the square bullet. So again the heading register number H1, register number /H1. Now here these are the two types of UL tags. So UL type is square, Li 4567/Li, Li 4568/Li and /OL. So here this is my second UL, this is my third OL and this is my fourth UL. If you observe this, so I have made a combination of OL, UL, OL and again UL. So here the first I have closed it with OL, then second UL, then OL and UL. So it is a combination of OL as well as UL. So this is known as a nested list, which is a combination of ordered list as well as unordered list. So let's solve more example on this one. Now we have seen ordered list and unordered list. Now the next type of list is a data definition list. Now what is the use of data definition list? It defines the definition terms. Now for example, we have seen the main four definitions in the first topic. That is, the first one is web server, website, home page or web page and the web browser. So we have written the definition, we have defined these terms as web page is also known as a collection of different types of elements. Then website is a collection of web pages. Web browser is nothing but to access the web pages, and web server is the main computers. So here with the data definition list, we can define the different terms and its definitions in the following manner. Now for this, the tags used are, it is defined by the three different tags. The first one is DL and /DL, which stands for data list. So here first it defines the definition list. Then after that DT and /DT, which defines the definition terms. So main terms are defined by DT, that is definition term, and third one is DD and /DD, which is used to define the data definition. That means what is the definition of the data? It is defined by DD and /DD. So DL is used for definition list, DT is used for definition term and DD is used for data definition. Now let's see the output. One of output for this, that is the home page is my definition term and first page is my definition. Website is my definition term and collection of web pages is my definition. So here to write the home page I will use DT, to write the first page I will use DD, again to write the website I will use DT because it is definition term, and to write the collection of web pages I will use DD because it is definition. So let's see the program. So here body. So first starting tag is DL, that is the definition list. Always we have to start it after the body tag and we have to close it with /body. So within DL and /DL we have to define the data definition terms and the definition of its term. So first output is home page. So it is defined by DT, home page /DT. Second one is DD, that is first page. So I have defined the definition as first page /DD. Then again the term DT, website /DT, and the definition for the website is collection of web pages and it is closed with /DD. Now here my complete definition list is over, so I am closing it with /DL. So here the /body tag is used to close this one. Now this is known as a data definition list. Again revise, DL, DT and DD. DL is used to define the definition list, DT is used to define the data term and DD is used to define the definition of your term.